Yo, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mr. Raider Kid here, and business is booming, baby. Let's talk about it. The Raiders did it. They got Antonio Brown. Woo! I almost thought wasn't gonna happen. For a second there, I thought we were just gonna get shafted again. It seems like all my favorite teams, the Dodgers, the Lakers, the Raiders, always get shafted by some kind of trade rumor or free agency rumor, and it never happens. Just the struggle, man. Just the struggle. But no, this one really happened, or it's going to happen. Of course, it's not official. The teams haven't announced it. I mean, it's the weekend. But agent said it's a done deal. Everything's set to go. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this. It happened 11 p.m. last night. I saw his Instagram post after refreshing my Twitter screen for the 1,000th time. Somebody said it's done. So I checked it, and sure enough, there it is. Antonio Brown wearing Raider gear, or wearing a Raider jersey. It was a Photoshop picture of probably fan-made, and it said Raider Nation on it. And that's how we knew it went down. So what did we give up, though? That was going to be the biggest question. We did not want to give up one of those first-round picks, right? And that's what everyone was saying the Steelers wanted, and they were going to not step down from that offer of wanting a first-round pick. But who was really willing to give a 30-year-old a first-round pick? Don't get me wrong, Antonio Brown's one of the best receivers in the league, top 3 facts. But he's not worth a first-round pick at that age. Second-round pick, pick number 35, that's a little bit of a reach. I would have been okay with that, but we didn't give that up either. What do you say, Mr. Raider Kid? Yeah. My reaction to what we gave up, I just started laughing, and in pure joy. We gave up a 3rd-round pick and a 5th-round pick in this year's draft for Antonio Brown. I'm dead. A 3rd-round pick and a 5th-round pick? Are you serious? We had 10 picks, so now we're down to 8. That's fine. So we don't have a 3rd-round pick. And we don't have a 5th-round pick this year. As of right now, we have 2 7s, a 6, a 4, a 2, and 3 1s. So you gave up a 3rd-round pick and a 5th-round pick for Antonio Brown, but you traded Amari Cooper and got a 1st-round pick? Come on. Let's give Mayock and Gruden a fucking round of applause. They finessed the Steelers, man. And shout out to the rest of the league. And who knows what Buffalo was willing to give. They were probably willing to give a little bit more. Probably a 2nd-round pick. Maybe 1st. Yeah, I don't think Antonio Brown wanted to go to Buffalo. I think the Raiders were always that destination spot because of Derek Carr. And if this doesn't answer your question about Derek Carr being the franchise quarterback, then I don't know what will, man. Antonio Brown loves Derek Carr. That's a fact. That was his 2nd post, was him and Carr interacting at the Pro Bowl, that little clip video. So this is the marriage made in heaven. His agent said that Carr and Gruden played the biggest part, and Mayock was so professional, like a veteran GM. So here's the other specs. So yeah, we traded a 3rd and a 5th, okay, and then of course we knew that Antonio Brown wanted a pay raise. That was fine. He deserved that pay raise, and what we were going to pay him, everyone was scared because he wanted 18 to 20 million. Okay. Odell Beckham is the highest paid receiver right now at like 18, 19 million annually a year. So we knew he's either going to get that same amount of money or a little bit more, get him the highest paid. We didn't extend Antonio Brown's contract, so make this clear. His extension with the Steelers will continue, but we upped the money up. So we made it from a $30 million extension to a $50 million extension with $30 million guaranteed, where before there was 0 guaranteed. So now Antonio Brown's getting all this money guaranteed, and I'm pretty sure the contract's probably backloaded for Vegas, which makes the most sense. No state tax over there, so he's going to get all the money. But here's the cap hit. Here's the best part. The cap hit is only $16.7 million. 19.8 with all the incentives. What? Odell Beckham's getting 18 average. Mike Evans is 16.5. Hopkins and Brandon Cooks is 16.2. Sammy Watkins is making $16 million annually with the Chiefs. Sammy Watkins. What has Sammy Watkins done? He's just fast, and he just spreads your offense around. Jarvis Landry didn't even get that kind of contract. He's getting $15 million annually. So the cap hit's only going to hurt us by $16.7 million. This is a money trade. Guess how much dead money the Steelers are going to eat up from this trade? $20 million, $21 million. They're eating in dead money. They have to swallow that. And we get Antonio Brown for a third, a fifth, 3 years, $50 million contract. Wow. Gruden and Mayock did it, man. They did it. Now, this is all happening right before free agency. The negotiating period starts tomorrow on Monday. Free agency opens Wednesday. So you know what this means? There is a running back on the market who is really good friends with Antonio Brown, who played with Antonio Brown, and would like a payday. Right now, Todd Gurley is the highest paid running back at $13.3 million annually. Le'Veon Bell is going to make more. He's going to be the highest paid running back. So you're telling me all we got to do is make Le'Veon Bell a $14 million, $14.9 million contract, 3 years, 50. You can give him the same contract as Antonio, 3 years, 4 years, with $50 million, 25 guaranteed or something like that, for 14.9 annually. It'll probably be a $60 million contract actually, because it's less money. And you can get Le'Veon Bell in free agency. This is going to be crazy. I'm sorry. Now I'm starting to think bigger picture here, but it's already going down. Damian Lillard's already trying to recruit. If you don't know Damian Lillard, he's a big Raider fan. He's a Portland Trailblazer point guard, plays in the NBA. He was tweeting ABs ever since this whole rumor started, and he already started tweeting Le'Veon Bell. Cars just started following Le'Veon Bell. So don't get it shifted, man. Antonio Brown will be on the recruiting front when it comes to Le'Veon Bell. As far as Marshawn Lynch goes, who knows what's going to happen? It's still up to Lynch at this point. But if the Raiders want to go with Le'Veon Bell, and he wants to come to the Raiders, then why not build this so-called super team? Let's just do it. This trade is crazy because essentially we traded Amari Cooper, who had led the league in drops 2 years, for a first-round pick, who is due for a contract. And after this next year, and you get Antonio Brown for 3 and a fifth. The Cowboys are effed. I don't want to cuss too much, but I'm gonna say they're fucked. They are fucked hard. The Cowboys just tagged DeMarcus Lawrence, who is not going to sign that franchise tender. He's probably going to sit out like Le'Veon Bell. They got to pay Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, and then Amari Cooper. And guess what? Amari Cooper's going to want the most money. He wants to be the highest paid wide receiver, no doubt. He is going to ask for up to $19 to $20 million a year annually. The Cowboys got to figure out what they're going to do because Ezekiel Elliott is going to be one of the highest paid. So if we pay Le'Veon just under 15, Elliott's going to want 15. Talk about being in cap hell. This is why Khalil Mack was traded. No. Don't comment. Don't comment down below. Why didn't we just sign Khalil Mack with that money Antonio Brown's getting? We did. We offered him the record contract. We did offer him that contract. $20 million annually at least. That was our final offer. Mack wanted more. Mack wanted 23, 24. Raiders had to trade him. What did we get out of that trade? We got 2 first-rounders. 2 first-rounders. Then we traded Amari Cooper, and we got another first-rounder. Now don't get me wrong, we got a lot of holes to fill here, but this is right before free agency, so this is a great way to start this off season. When it comes to acquiring pieces, the draft is a fucking month away, man. The draft is a month away. There's so many things that could happen just to go in the right direction. We have the toughest schedule. Yeah, I know, whatever. But we just got the best receiver in the league on a fucking steal. This is a robbery. Highway robbery. I'm excited. I want to know what you guys think. I'll stop talking now. I want to know what you guys think down below. You heard my points. You heard my cases. I think this is a great trade. I think this is a win trade. If anybody says that this is a bad trade, you're stupid. Jerry Rice came to the Raiders at 39 or 38, and he had 2,000 yards receiving, helped Gannon become an MVP quarterback, and we went to the Super Bowl with Jerry Rice at that age, at the end of his career. So don't say receivers go to Oakland to die. Randy Moss came to the Raiders, didn't perform greatest. We had no quarterbacks, but he went to New England, had 20 touchdowns in a year, went to the Super Bowl on an undefeated team. Don't tell me receivers come here to die. Antonio Brown is going to be 30, 31, and I don't see how he he's going to be any worse than any of the other guys that came and gone. I don't know what I'm saying right there. Anyways, comment down below. I just want to make that point. Jerry Rice came here, went to the Super Bowl. So the age, don't let the age fool you. Amari Cooper, fuck him. He's garbage. He's a bigger diva than Antonio Brown. He's got an ego that's worse than a diva. What you guys think down below? Let me know. Comments down below. We're going to talk free agency probably tomorrow or Tuesday here. Things are going to get shaken up. Probably Tuesday. Let's count on Tuesday. Free agency video going to come out. We're going to talk about who we should get, who we realistically can get, and I think Le'Veon Bell is realistic. So go tweet him right now. That's all the time I got. I'm Mr. Raider Kid. Thanks you guys for watching. Antonio Brown is a Raider. Business is booming, baby. Let's go.